Welcome to Pulpit and Pew, our weekly 2-minute focus on witnessing and evangelism. We've all seen it. Someone comes to Christ, gets baptized, is full of excitement, and within months, they're gone. They came in through the front door, but slipped quietly out the back. The truth is, most churches have no intentional plan to follow up with new believers. They assume attendance alone will lead to spiritual growth. But growth is not automatic, it's intentional. Jesus gave us the Great Commission: make disciples by preaching the gospel, mark disciples by baptism, mature disciples by teaching them all things. Too often, we succeed in making and marking believers, but fail to mature them. Here are the 7 unspoken questions essential for maturing disciples. Extensive research shows new believers have 7 unspoken questions that must be answered before they move from casual observers to committed members. If these questions go unanswered, retention drops dramatically. Question number 1. Do I fit here? This is a question of acceptance. New members long for belonging. They ask, am I welcomed? Am I in the right place? The answer to this question is to create small affinity groups. People connected by age, interest, background, or life stage. These give the personal touch and close the back door of the church. Question 2. Does anybody want to know me? This is a question of friendship. People don't just want a friendly church, they want friends. The answer to this question is to start a new member mentors program. Assign a spiritual guardian who walks with them, helps them grow, and introduces them to others. Question number 3, am I needed? This is a question of value. No one wants to just sit and soak. They wonder, do my gifts matter here? The answer to this question is to use a spiritual gifts inventory immediately after baptism and place them in meaningful ministry. Question number 4, am I ministered to in worship? This is a question of relevance. Worship should meet spiritual, emotional, and relational needs. The answer to this question is to consider blending traditional and contemporary elements to connect with different generations without compromising biblical truth. Question number 5. What is the advantage of joining? This is a question of benefit. People need to see the value of membership, spiritual, relational, and practical benefits. The answer is to start a pastor's new believers class, which should cover doctrine, spiritual nurture, and the practical benefits of belonging. Question number 6. What is required of members? This is a question of expectations. People want to know, what does the church expect from me? The answer to this question is to use a membership covenant, clearly stating commitments, much like marriage vows, to inspire loyalty and devotion. And question number 7. How can I develop staying power? This is a question of assurance. New believers need confidence they can hold on in the faith. The answer to this question is to offer Christian Growth Seminar series that are practical on prayer, victory over temptation, and living the Christian life. The work of evangelism is not complete until the evangelized become evangelists. Retention is not about keeping people busy. It's about maturing them into disciple makers. When new believers are accepted, befriended, valued, fed through worship, and shown the benefits, given clear expectations, and assured of victory, they become strong, loyal, and fruitful. Every baptism is a victory, but it's only the starting line, not the finish line. The key to closing the back door of the church is intentional discipleship. Let's commit as a church family to answer these 7 unspoken questions for every new believer, so that what we reap for Christ, we also keep for Christ.